Yes, but people I greet to now on day. I hope so on a week they go well. Yes, Organic Kinzo, I dey hear you. You dey inside the building. But shout out to everybody. It don't reach 1 or 2 days where we say we come live last, and today we don't turn down for here to come talk about transfer matters and Manchester United 90 hot currently for inside the transfer window. Because according to all the story that we dey hear today, Manchester United incoming signing, incoming tier-over striker Benjamin Sesko and him agent Elvis Basanovic, they fly to Manchester United to go complete the move for the Slovenian striker from RB Leipzig to the Red Devils, because Manchester United don't agree, get the agreement with RB Leipzig to sign the young, talented Slovenian striker. And I turned out for today's stream with Organic Kinzo, the Abido checker of Manchester United. Organic, how about you, my brother? How your side?
Oh, I give thanks to God. I hear, Baba. I greet all of you. Now, good evening to everyone.
Yeah,
Happy
shout out
weekend
to you
ahead of
too,
you.
Organic. Yeah, Organic, they throw a salute, give everybody. So if whatever you watch us from, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, we throw a salute, give you. I hope say everywhere good for your side. I hope say everywhere palash. Make we first enter into the hottest story right now. Manchester United don't get a tier-over striker. The deal now for 76.5 million euros plus 8.5 million euros in add-on. Organic Kinzo, you be Manchester United fan, always they come on the stream with passion. You always they come, with your fat and oil on every stream, on every topic. And this one concern you where you know, like you wear the shoe when it comes to Manchester United matter. Make we get your thoughts and your reaction about this transfer for Manchester United. We don't get different reaction over the last couple of days on our different pages, our different platforms, where Manchester United fans they react to this potential move. But now they don't agree everything. Now don't do. Make you get your own thought. Make you get your own reaction. Waiting be your own feeling for this move. Some people don't talk say the money too big for a young striker like this. Some people don't talk say the money no touch anywhere. Say now the way things be for today market right now. But waiting be your own reaction. Waiting be your own thoughts, Organic, as a Man U fan, as a football fan, for this signing for Manchester United, because this signing of Benjamin Sesko will take the money where Manchester United don't spend only this striker, this attacking forward and attack department to over 200 million pounds. How you see this story? How you see this matter, Organic Kinzo? Organic, you there with me?
Boy, this fucking
Organic,
network is
I know.
flowing.
All
You dey
right,
hear me?
I don't hear you now. Yes, I don't hear you now. So tell us your
Okay, now.
thoughts concerning this move
Okay.
for Benjamin Sesko to Man United.
Okay, first of all, I'll blame the
Mm,
board. I'll blame
mm.
the board. Then second of all, I'll blame the coach. Do you know why? We keep on
Why?
repeating this thing we do every season. You dey get me? You dey hear me, Abi? We keep
Yes,
on
I can
repeat
hear you
this
loud
thing
and
we
clear.
do every season. A coach that have not proven himself will come go tell you saying need players. He
Mm,
never use the ones when he gets. You will give him equal. He will give him in players. First of all, let's go. When has proven himself, Premier League proven.
mm,
Company has proven himself, Premier League proven. Yes, fine without one. They scored goals yesterday. But for God's sake, this guy played in Bundesliga. You don't use
mm.
age to judge player. We signed Odlum, 21 years old. Look at what we're facing today. You cannot make that money from him, from sales. But maybe they will not get her from image rights and the other thing. But from sales, you not fit make her from him again.
Mm.
Then move to Zexi. Same thing with Zexi. He's a promised player. He's a prolific player. He's a promising player. We signed Zexi, called Jam, what's his name? Called Jam Odlum. He could not prove
Yeah.
himself. There are players who has been able to score more than 20, 30 goals in Bundesliga.
Mm.
Imagine now you will see Gareska now, the African player now. They go on, they
Mm.
go on,
Gurasi.
they go Gurasi now, they go on Premier League club. Maybe you say they go clubs like West Ham, they go those clubs for as cheap as 45 million, 35 million. When Xavi brought, what's his name? When he brought Lewandowski for 60 million to Barcelona from Bayern Munich, he was already above 30.
Mm.
But what didn't bring her from? Results. It's results. You want to tell me say Garassi go cost like this? You're not winning Premier League this season. You know when I talk, they go tell me say I be anti Mayu. The last time I talked, they asked me if I'm a Man United fan. For the fact that I'm a Man United fan, I will be supporting stupidity. Eh? Say I be Man United fan now, which I call they do now to support stupidity. Eh? No, this network is poor.
We hear you. We hear you, Nikanzo. We can still hear you. You there with me, Nick? Well, like I say, organic, they get one or two concerns with respect to connectivity, wahala. So, but organic Jones, they talk, say, him not too bad do the matter to pay that kind plenty money for a young striker like Benjamin Sesko. Ed, coupled with the fact, say, he don't see Manchester United make that kind of move before for transfer window when they signed the likes of Rasmus Oyland, the likes of Joshua Zegzi. Say, this now young players when Manchester United signed whenever can show work. Say they don't consider they go add another one come in Benjamin Sesko. Say him no too bad with this transfer. But wherever you watch us from, give us your own thoughts how you see this transfer of Benjamin Sesko to Manchester United. And the report then where they come out today now say Sesko and him agent Elvis Basanovic they fly to Manchester where they go on where they go complete the move to Manchester United. And the fee where Manchester United go pay RB Leipzig will be the club we get Sesko contract now 76 million euros plus 8.5 million euros in add-on. And according to some reports, we also they come out today, according to Fabrizio Romano in the talk, say Manchester United plan also now to unveil Benjamin Sesko on Saturday for Old Trafford. But good thing, so we don't forget Organic kinds of back on the stream. Organic, how far you they hear us now?
I dey hear you now. Don't come up from
All
upstairs,
right.
come downstairs. You don't forget
Okay,
network.
okay. Okay,
So
better.
the only good thing I say when the network is still fucking bad here. The only good
But
thing
we
I
dey hear you.
say,
Mm,
the only good thing now I say at least we can be able to say that Man United can
mm,
still be able to pull strings, even though with our present position. But why not pull the right strings?
mm,
Why not pull the right strings? Benjamin Sesko. Now another prospect. And prospect now 50-50. It might work, it
mm.
might not work. You dey get me? You bringing this boy into this league. He has not carried highest goal scorer of German Bundesliga. He hasn't produced 20 goals a season in German Bundesliga. And you throw
But
that kind of amount of money for
in
him.
that produced 20 goals, Austrian second division. Can you clap?
Well, I don't want to talk down on Amo,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
I've
Mm,
always criticized Man United ways of building team. And
mm,
these things start from the coaches. Remember, after Kunia deal, we were hearing rumors that the coach is not happy with the deals and everything. The club has to
mm,
push string for him, bring in
mm,
these players for him. Now with the year of Baleba, and we are hearing that Baleba is over 90 million.
mm,
Now, these players you're bringing now, the question is this: if this coach failed, what will happen to the players?
mm.
Same thing
But
happened to Mourinho.
most of some of these guys, they be, they be relatively still young players. Some did their prime. Some
Okay,
they want to enter their prime. So I believe say even if say the coach fail, my opinion, even if say the coach fail, the next coach where they come, for example, supposed to work with the players because this is the Manchester United signing. What do
okay,
you
man,
think?
talk. At
Mm.
what age we sign Lukaku for 90 million euro?
Understand Lukaku
When
when he's still in prime.
when Social come, was he his player?
Mm.
Hmm?
Good point.
At what age? In fact, Marshall, the manager for a long time. Some of these players we are signing is to suit his formation, not for the future
Mm.
of the club. You can bring another coach that will tell you that, he cannot harbor Ahmad and what's his name? And Obuemo on the
Mbuemo
same
on the
wing.
same team.
because he has changed the formation to 4-3-3 or 4-2-1 or 4-1-3, 4-1-3, 4-1-3. So what would you do? You can bring another coach and I will tell you that there is no way Cunha can be able to play his 10. So it has to be a battle between Bruno Fernandes and Cunha.
Acuna.
So the players we are bringing in are players that suit his formation.
Good point. I agree there.
So, well, enough he do the deal. Have you seen my United fans celebrating since?
Man, like Nick, you hear us?
Did they hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Go ahead.
I see my United fans celebrating since. What are they celebrating for? That we are oppressing teams, that their team is only attacker that Newcastle is losing. They still have Gordons, they still have that guy from Leicester, they still have
They sign
Murphy,
Elanga.
they still sign Elanga. It's just the top 9 they are missing. And at the end of it, they can pick Gurasi, they can pick one other player if Issa left, if Issa is leaving. So, but the thing is, all this buy. That is why I say I don't like these coaches. Look at what Arne Slot did last season. He used what he had. So that if he fail, he go say, oh, I never sign player. I never sign player. I'm gonna give me money, my sign players first. You understand? He used what he had. He managed the team. Do you think that there were not one or two player and coach struggle for them to keep Van Dijk and what's his name and Salah deal with Arnold in that time? Now you cannot sell players. You just spent over 200 million. And for the past 4 seasons, now this half season took 600 million plus this season at what's its name 200 or something million. Practically makes it.
So, but Nick, you get this comment where they come from Instagram now. I like get your thoughts concerning them.
Poor praise may not destroy.
You hear me, Nick? Can you hear me, Nick?
Carry on.
Man, like Nick, I hope so you hear me. Nick, you hear me? Man, like Nick, like organic still they get 1 or 2 connection wahala. But I get this comment where they come from best culture. In talk say, it be Man U fan say, but today honest, saying prefer Johan Wissa to a Benjamin Sesko signing. So even if na 3 years Johan Wissa go give Manchester United, say go surely deliver, then leave Rasmus Højlund to learn from him. Yes, best culture. Me personally, I agree with this one where you drop. So because I be done they talk about you and Wissa say why Manchester United no go, bring in somebody like you and Wissa. We don't already get understanding with Brian Mbeumo. As the two of them don't they do plenty get things from Brentford. They come say bring in Wissa and Mbeumo. They don't get understanding that partnership. They go fit use and take show work for the next couple of years, just like you take talk this matter. But Manchester United say they want a younger striker, a striker where they believe say they fit turn to world class for inside Old Trafford. But organic, what be your thoughts concerning these comments where they come from best culture where be Man U fan? In talk say if be Man U fan say, but if you want the honest, say prefer Johan Wissa, a player like Johan Wissa to a Benjamin Sesko signing. What be your thoughts concerning that comment where they come from a fellow Man U fan like you, organic?
I don't prefer
him. Tell us your reason. Just give us your reason. Yeah.
I not prefer him. You know the reason why? We are not playing the same formation with Brentford. Because there are two pass each other score. Not mean say not be the same players we get for Man United. And not the same formation we play in Man United. Man United need an attacker when they give the midfield hold up play. The ball can give them hold up play. Just like what he Weghorst do under Ten Hag. It wasn't really scoring goals like that. But that season was alignedly complete to go. It was alignedly complete to go. So if he can be able to do that with the prolific 210s what we get, and our mobile wingers what we get, if he drop the balls for the midfield, our mobile wingers, which is our left back and our right back, who plays as attacking midfielders, can be able to breeze in. They give them, they ain't go inside the 18-yard box, go do what he does best. You understand? Which Wisa cannot be able to be giving you that hold-up play. He's not a bad player. You understand? Just like when they say Man United is going for Waxing. I looked at him. He's a good player. Yes, he's a good player. He's a good player. But you remember that you cannot play only this formation now. Look at now. You can't play only Lautaro Martinez alone. That is why you have Sesko for Inter Milan. From Sesko, they move on to Lukaku. From Lukaku, them get what's it be named now? Taremi, Lautaro Martinez, and one other attacker.
Taremi and Thuram. Marcus Thuram.
Those two big players now they give those 10 the order play. You get me? Because if you most time when you go on play, the transition fee hook. Watch the Barcelona go when they beat Barcelona, or be when they take equalize Barcelona. Watch what happened. That thing when be like say Turan do there. First of all, share the ball, guide those two players first of all. They move before Dumfries win that ball there when be 50-50. Those are things where Wisa no fit do. And signing Wisa into that team, you are bringing another number 10. Now 10,
What cannot be number 10, Anik?
It's not that Man United nothing do with the season go like that with what's his name? But they don't check him. It's going to be a bit difficult. Because Oslam never feel they give the 10s that hold up play. And one of the things they fear, now this coach never be able to get his first 11. If people see safe, there is no youth players integrate into this team. Corner was a prospect midfield I like say we sign Con. Watch this boy for Asia Tour when season finished. You did not play him at all. Against Everton, you went and played Ubuemo at top 9. And your first match is Arsenal. If you say that the players draw that match, now I draw the match. Then he went ahead to play. Bruno Fernandes at 10. Then he played Gatti and what's his name? And Meno for midfield. You are after almost 40 games, you are still doing trial luck. When I talk Man United fans, they say you are not a Man United fan. Now you be Man United fan. You will never be Man United. You are the wash rubbish. Never be Man United fan. They were just shouting that this is a transition play. Oh, this is a beautiful game. Do you know how many mixed passes these guys were having? What all the goals we scored during the preseason? How many were really beautiful? Some of them were defensive mistakes.
But mistakes are part of the game now, Nick.
But you have to work your way in if these players are ready not to make mistakes. So what would you do?
Yeah. Now pressure will force the opposition to cause the mistakes too now.
So the truth of the issue is, many things they will be like, say, I watch preseason, I go back, I watch some of the analysis and everything. How players were cutting Ojlon off. They don't play direct. This formation, you play direct. They'll take the balls to the wing. When you know you lack players that are coming inside your opponent's 18-yard box. There was a ball that's against Bournemouth. What was his name? Dogu passed the ball to Ojlom. He's a better player. Pass the ball, go wing, go make Messi Mount. There is another one again. Bruno Fernandes, Abina, Messi Mount to pass ball, give Ojlom. He passed the ball, go wing. Those are the coach's faults. Person will come tell me say he's not the player. It's the coach's fault. It's how you place your players on the field. That is how they play on the field. How you play them off the field. That's how you play them off the field. That is why if they are beating you, there is a way a team will be dominating you. When you have a little time, you call your players. You try to restructure your formation. So, bro, the only advantage I just tell people now say, Man United will not stay below 10% this season.
10 position.
Will not stay below 10 position this season. The advantage is the Europa League we are not playing. And we made some good signings. All we need is for the coach to do. If he doesn't do, let them drive him. There is nothing like let's give him another market. Because at the year people they say Man United need midfielder, Man United need midfielders, Man United need midfielder. So they went and bring Baleba, and everybody say, okay, let's go and bring in Baleba.
What to be your thought? What to be your thought about that Baleba link? What to be your thought, Organic?
Me, I not get any thought. You don't understand. I don't have any thoughts. Bringing players with huge amounts of money and putting pressure on them are no day. When you are rebuilding as a team, that is not good. If not for the results when Mourinho produced, therefore drive people like the Modric at that time. Coming into the team, think he's Messiah. Oh, Madrid has signed someone that will challenge Xavi and Iniesta. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm not in for them because even the coach you are giving these players to, is it that good? Bros, ma ask you this question. Which player this coach just improved after 28 to 30 matches for Man United from starting to end?
So far. I from the way he don't coach the team last season, I don't go pinpoint any particular player. I go say now he don't improve.
So why are you bringing players?
Because last season was really poor. Motella will tell the truth, was really poor.
Why are you bringing players for him? So people will tell me that Man United players are average. But Scott McTominay is doing well. That was how they say Elanga is average. They are selling Elanga higher than Rashford, higher than Antonio. How's how they say Fernandez, Carrasco, everything behind him is not even up to Man United standard. He's leaving Benfica for 50 million. If you cannot improve these players you have, now with the kind of way, with the way, the confidence when this guy to the control ball, what's his name? When men to the control ball. Why you as a coach not play him as a DM, just like the way they play Vitinha? Because he's good on the ball. He cannot unlock any player. That is why I don't like all these Gen Z coach. They keep on signing till they sign the club into debt. A club will be like, say, no get sense, go sign, give them finish. Okay, now, same thing I complained of last season with Ten Hag. Everybody insult me. Give him one more season. Give him one more season. And when you give him one more season, if he doesn't perform, sack him. He spent all this money. This season, we're struggling to sign players. Now, if this guy doesn't do well now, you now went ahead and bring baby person like Xavi because his Xavi Man United is eyeing. They are not looking at matured coach at all. Just like what Uzagi talk. Uzagi said they contacted them. He saw Man United are not serious. That's why he didn't take the job. So now few matured coaches will take Man United job. Presently, I no lie for you. Few may go take. Now these Gen Z coaches will be like, say, they'll say, okay, Alpha, come. Again, one small league, they play ball for that side. Like I say, I go sign a coin. Say, sign a coin, I go fees a owner. Coaches that they sign on. But if I should say something with my network is bad.
We can hear you. We hear you. I hear you, Nick. The kinds of be like say your network they do one or two things, but I know say many Manchester United fans go disagree with some of the points than what you talk right now, Nick. Because so we get some questions where some people already drop for you already.
They ask me if I be no guest. You know, I'm not go send
Organic, you hear me?
You can stand there, may you talk about Chelsea.
Organic, you hear me? You hear me?
World champion, be like, you know, Sabi play ball. Collect the ball.
Organic, we
Cup
can
team
hear you. We
normally
dey hear
now.
you. We dey hear unique. We dey hear unique.
You be cup team now. That's my United too. All these our grade will be cup team because if when we get to final, we can be able to deliver.
So, but Nick,
Hello, you
make
hear
we,
me?
yeah, we dey hear you. Make we go back to the topic at hand. But I talked with a lot of Manchester United fans yesterday when that news break out. Say Manchester United are interested in Carlos Baleba. You don't think say a player like Carlos Baleba, where they good on the ball, very dynamic and energetic midfielder we sabi player we be say a lot of club don't they put eye say this that player we say if they sign in the next couple of years, if it become a star. They're excited with that transfer talk because all the things where you talk about relating to Carlos Baleba, that midfield position, you just they talk so okay, make the club look inward. The club no need to go out there and spend money, but look at the player quality in question now. What be your thoughts about Carlos Baleba quality?
Me now, they tell you say Carlos Baleba not be bad player.
Yeah.
But bringing Carlos Baleba into this team like this
Manchester
now,
United team.
can it improve the team?
Mm.
My brother, it's what they happened to us for the past 3 to 4 seasons when the moment season starts, all eyes on Man United. That's what's happening this
Yeah.
season. Watch the Arsenal Man United match will be one of the most highest stream match
True.
for that weekend, next weekend. Because everybody wants to see
Banta
the
don't already they
best.
fly
These
left,
people
right,
made
center.
signings.
Mm.
What can they be able to produce with the signing? Then my Kushila call the players out of position. Go play Bomo for top 9. Play this off for year. Play Bruno Fernandes for 10. Can I tell you something, bro?
Go ahead, Malga.
Do you know that my Bruno Fernandes not gets position for Man United again?
They don't push on come center midfield now with these signings.
And that center midfield too. The returning of balls and positioning of the midfield, they affect us. Because he no be that kind of player. I be like, say, he's really versatile when it comes to covering spaces, track marking players.
Track back, yeah.
If he win balls, sometimes we grab. But is it that if he track back, but is it that technical enough? If he holds the ball, he can be able to do something with the ball. But is it that technical enough to cover space? You understand? I brother, I beg. You see this Man United case here. I just got talk. I know so as I
Yeah.
don't talk all this unfinished now. All those Man United
They
crocodiles
wait you.
post this part to join them. They'll come online. Leave him. He's a madman. Leave him. Forget about him. He's not a Man United fan. What does he smoke and everything? I don't they watch football nothing less than 20 something years. Why I don't know how
Yeah.
football has a position for feed. You understand? Why I don't know how football has a position for feed. If I dey watch match, I dey feel the pinpoint say now this player, and then they feel the meet up and everything.
Okay. So, but make we switch more. Make we talk about a player with a link to Chelsea, a player for Manchester United, Alejandro Garnacho. And according to all the reports, all the things we've done the year since, I say Garnacho won this move from Manchester United to Chelsea. And I know say many Manchester United fans they happy for this news, they happy for this story
I
because
am not
Manchester
happy.
United coach.
I am not.
Oh,
I
tell
am
us why
not
you're not
happy.
happy. Tell us why
I
you're
know
not
they
happy.
happy because that coach na madman. A madman. He's a madman, a serious madman. He's a
Kind to.
madman.
Oh, yeah, explain for us. Explain for
Same
us in
rubbish.
detail.
What they have do, to destroy Man United. The same thing he's doing now. What
Mm.
kind of discipline are you installing a team for a 21-year-old player that you cannot be able to call him into a dressing room and slap him and correct him? I'm not talking about physical slap. With all the
Break and
misbehavior, be
that
like say,
for Pidgin, Nick. Break and
how
that for
old,
Pidgin.
how old Mbappe day? How old Mbappe day when
Mm.
Mbappe with Luis Enrique get problem? It took over a year before they released that video when Luis Enrique they cautioned this guy what to do in the pitch. Isn't not be waiting be like say Usman Dembele do and give them 3 or 4 trophies. Same thing now they happen to Madrid. him and Vicinos, nobody they return. There are players that you need to install respect into them. And Ghana should not get respect. I just won't sign him. Man United fans not decrease. Now you will set that player through way. See Sancho D. It's still depending. He never go. You ask these players to leave the team and they don't have place in the team. Why would you first of all bring that kind of comment? What is stop you from taking these players to pre-season? Show them love. Talk to them. You don't understand? Show them love. Talk to them. Why their agents are working on the ground? Same thing Ten Hag did to Ten Hag do the same thing to Fred. He dropped Fred for Old Trafford. Carry Donny van der Beek go pre-season. Fred, we were able to squeeze out 15 million from Fred. Donny van der Beek now 400,000 later come outside. As a coach that wants to succeed in life, must you bring your emotions always? Now you take advantage of the club because say the club the emotional parts now. Because believe me honestly, let's call a spade a spade. If Man City now Guardiola come out now, if he go Man City now, he go just get up, go tell, he go just tell person like Fodi may come out from the club. Yeah? Are they actually your guy, boss?
I hear you. So you now, Nick, you know, just like this decision at all to make Garnacho surplus to requirement with respect to the coach and waiting you don't see pass in different managers, because you know, say some people go talk, say at the end of the day, the coach get right to make this kind of decisions, because when things spoil for the club, they're not go sack the players and the coach they go sack. Waiting be your thoughts about, you know, people will get that kind of school of thought where they talk, say, okay, coach get right to make this kind of decision. If the player no one bend to him will, if the player no one come around to do waiting in wants, that thing where they tell him for training, or that thing where they tell him they do like this for match, the player no one do him. Hopefully we'll get organic kinds of back. But we'll talk about Manchester United player Alejandro Garnacho, the Argentine winger, where they linked with a move to Chelsea, and according to the report, then when they come out, Manchester United will want around 50 to 60 million pounds. If I did correct, because I try to pull up the figures. Manchester United will want around 50 million pounds for Alejandro Garnacho. But Chelsea fans also, if you don't watch us, tell us what you think. You think say Garnacho will be a very good player for Chelsea, because this is the player will be say, according to the report, Chelsea also don't put eye for Garnacho body for some time now to bring in the winger. And according to the report, we also the year, Chelsea no get concerned about Garnacho character. They no get concerned about the way Garnacho they behave, because that is one of the things where not cause casala between Garnacho and Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim. But according to, you know, the Chelsea people and the report where don't come out, they say Chelsea, you know, they fear for that matter, say they believe say Garnacho will behave well if they sign up. But Chelsea fans, are they convinced with the kind qualities, the kind working one I don't see for Garnacho in the Manchester United shirt? When I believe say if Garnacho come as a Chelsea player, has gone wear the Chelsea Blues, Garnacho go fit deliver, Garnacho go fit show working for that Chelsea left wing, because we know the Chelsea need a left winger. Chelsea also don't bind Jamie Gittins from Borussia Dortmund, but now Chelsea want top him up with another young player like Garnacho, where, you know, making way into the Manchester United academy after I make the move from Atletico de Madrid. So, but shout out to everybody where they drop comments wherever you watch us from, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Make I just touch some comments. Shout out to my big bros. I throw a salute, give you my bros. This one they come from this one they talk, say Newcastle United made them go sign Nicolas Jackson and Johan Wissa and Walt made, or maybe Mateta. So this now the kind of strikers where he believes when Newcastle go sign, and Newcastle definitely they go sign a striker, and they're very aware of the Nicolas Jackson matter, because the Nicolas Jackson matter are one of the talking points on today's stream, on today's show, because we'll talk about Nicolas Jackson and waiting Chelsea manager Enzo Maresca talk, say yes, the door not is short for a potential move for Nicolas Jackson, because Chelsea don't sign two people who be playing in number 9 position in Joao Pedro and Liam Delap. And this one they come from Ideyeri. He talks say I say Newcastle should must see the player name Zarabani should sign for Newcastle now. You know, they talk say make many players sign for Newcastle. Ideyeri, I hope say you be Newcastle fan. Kagumba, I hope say you be Newcastle fan. Apologies if I murder your name. This is your first time why they see your messages on the chat. So, but we talk about Benjamin Sesko matter. Benjamin Sesko, we know say Manchester United don't finally agree the deal to sign the Slovenian striker from RB Leipzig for 76.5 million euros fee and plus 8.5 million euros in add-on. And according to the report, then where they circulate for 30 people now say Benjamin Sesko and him agent Elvis Basanovic don't already the fly to Manchester for the Slovenian young, talented and potential striker to completely move from RB Leipzig to Manchester United. And according to reports, Manchester United they plan to unveil the striker on Saturday for Old Trafford. But we get Organic on the stream today with us, and him don't tell us, him consent with respect to this Benjamin Sesko move. Some Manchester United fans, they concerned with the sign-on fee. Some also they concerned say this is not the third time when Manchester United they go out there, they buy a striker where them classify as a project striker, a striker where they classify as striker whenever mature reach, to wear the big shoes for that number 9 position for Manchester United. And some Manchester United fans where I don't interact with today and in previous days to them also don't share concern, say why the club not go for a striker like Victor Osimhen. But one thing where I go talk about Manchester United going for a striker like Victor Osimhen, definitely you go sign Victor Osimhen for big fee and you go ready to pay him plenty money, because Victor Osimhen are one of the best strikers out there. And for me, I think say Manchester United need a player in that kind of mode, a player will be say they experienced, a player will be say be proven goal scorer. Because if you look at Joshua Zexi, Rasmus Højlund, these are young strikers, young number 9 kind of players. They need a player will be say they go sit down, begin learn workings from, sit down, begin gain 1 or 2 experience. And if a more experienced player coming, in my own opinion, if you disagree with me, I think say go take away the pressure from some of these younger number 9s waiting for Manchester United and give them time to find their feet, to show working for a big club like Manchester United. But the club don't make a decision to invest in a young player in Benjamin Sesko, where they believe say this player will become a world-class player in the next couple of years. Because nobody today Manchester United actually start to follow Benjamin Sesko. They don't follow Benjamin Sesko since 2019 when he break into NK Damsel first team as a 16-year-old, and them also assessed them for 2022-2023 season for when he play for, I think, the Austrian League, when he show working, when he scored about 16 goals then, I think about 16 goals for the Austrian first division there. Manchester United also be done the put time for a body. But now the club, after a long time when they done the assess him matter, the club don't finally get the striker. Will be also they linked with the move to Arsenal for this transfer window. But I don't know who they write this story. I don't know who they write the script when it comes to the Premier League. It could be very interesting. Say the first game when they play now against a club for the Premier League when the season go start. Manchester United first game now against Arsenal, and Benjamin Sesko going to play against Arsenal, the club where been pursuing also to sign, but Arsenal come out body when they see say RB Leipzig no they going to drop the evaluation of the player. And for that same game, the striker where Arsenal come by, go come play against his former coach in Ruben Amorim, where we say that the two of them win the Portuguese league together for Sporting CP. So, but that clash, that encounter already they cause a lot of talk. Many people don't talk say that match. Organic, you don't even talk on this stream. Say that match go there among one of the most streamed match this season, because both fans from both clubs don't already talk say we go beat you. I don't buy new striker. Maybe say go bust net on that day. But tell us your thoughts on what you think about the banter. Yes, for Salzburg, you did correct. Shout out to you. Say I relax. He talks say yes now for Salzburg, and Now, Benjamin Sesko scored that 16 goals. Yes, you did correct. So, but what did be in our thought concerning the first game of the Premier League for Manchester United and for Arsenal will be this a match where they come with tough rivalry. We don't hear in years past the Pizza Gate, the Fabregas encounter, and all that. The katakata where they happen between Roy Keane and Patrick Vieira, and both teams go try to reignite that rivalry, go try to reignite the history where this tough encounter, where this tough clash gets for Sunday. I think 2 Sundays from now, neither one will happen, and hopefully we go there out there, the interview football fans out there. We go come with their ginger from both club, but also we go talk about Nicolas Jackson matter on today's show. According to the Chelsea manager Enzo Maresca, Nicolas Jackson will be Senegalese forward. We're sure working for Chelsea. This player will be say, it don't show Chelsea fans what he go fit do in terms of putting the ball on the back of the net, and it also don't show Chelsea fans in bad side in areas when they need to improve in terms of in discipline, like the red card against Newcastle last season. And this now the player we also then linked with Newcastle now, because it can't be like say all the strikers when Newcastle they won't sign. Clubs were big past them, just they carry the strikers for them. We see how they've been one signed, what's it be named Ekiti Pikin, Hugo Ekitike, where they consign Liverpool consign Ekitike from them. Now they won't sign Benjamin Sesko. Manchester United still pass back door, carry Benjamin Sesko for them. And Nicolas Jackson they linked with a move to Newcastle United. Newcastle United also then link with other strikers like you and Wisa. It would be interesting to see who Newcastle United go bring in the door as their new striker, because yes, Liverpool also still they put eye for Newcastle talisman, Newcastle star man, their big striker in Alexander Isak. We no going follow the club go their preseason tour for Asia, because him don't tell them say he won't come out for the club, say no one play for them, say him I did to go play for the Premier League champions, him I did to go play with Mohamed Salah, him I did to go play with Florian Wirtz, him I did to go play with and slot team. So, but also, I'm going to tell us what I think with respect to this transfer saga with Alexander Isak. How do I see and when we say players they dance like this when they want a move? And I think say they're very professional. And I think say maybe these players don't get agreement, because we also they see how they happen between Ademola Lookman and Atlanta, where him and the club get gentleman agreement. Say if a good offer come for him this summer transfer window, they go allow him go. Offer don't come where Ademola Lookman thinks say he did good, way things say they up to evaluation, but Atlanta no agree accept the fee, and Atlanta big Oga Lucas, I forget him last name now, talk say the agreement where they get with Ademola Lookman be say if a big club come for him, they go allow him go. So, but that big club no go come from Italy. Say, but now Inter Milan situation like different one, but now them still get the decision to make down another one. We see the drag, but I just they make reference to that one with respect to the Alexander Isak matter and how him no go preseason training with him team will be Newcastle. We see say they come allow him go doing his own personal training elsewhere. He even go train with the former club Real Sociedad during their own training camp. But now he don't come back to England. He don't they train they with Newcastle. They do him own 1 or 2. So, but this the one player we also don't tell in club say in one move. The striker domino, the striker market really auto for inside this summer transfer window. We don't see a lot of movement with respect to strikers. Victor Osimhen not finally moved permanently from Galatasaray to from Napoli to Galatasaray, and Victor Gyökeres also moved from Sporting CP to Arsenal FC, and now Benjamin Sesko don't move. We also know say Jackson still in the market, according to waiting Enzo Maresca talk. Enzo Maresca talk say anything still possible when it comes to the transfer market. Say, but they go see what thing will happen. But another thing where we say still, they make the Jackson matter get as it take day, because Chelsea want a lot of money. According to the different reports, Chelsea want around £80 million to 90 or 100 or thereabouts for Nicolas Jackson, because the striker market now, so we see say all the strikers when they move for plenty money. So Chelsea also want plenty money, and then one of the reasons where we say make Manchester United come out body, because Manchester United also assessed the Nicolas Jackson transfer situation. But when they say the money where Chelsea want for Jackson, no money where then go like pay for the player themselves, get their own valuation of the striker, them come out body. But Chelsea fans, tell us what you go think. You go like keep Nicolas Jackson, or you go like sell him, because some Chelsea fans where I don't interact with today, they talk say them go like keep Jackson, but if a good offer come, they go they okay if the club accept to take the offer. But so some Chelsea fans also where I don't talk with them they talk say in terms of what Jackson done in the last couple of years, them go also like keep Jackson for the club, say as the third choice striker or maybe as a second choice striker. Jackson no be bad option at all at all. But if you be Chelsea fan, if you watch the stream, tell us what you think. You think say now are the best time to catch in on Nicolas Jackson because in valuation they are currently, or make them leave last we don't know go can go deliver workings for the Chelsea team. But also yesterday we hear say Manchester United don't ask Brighton and Hove Albion say how matters be if they won't sign Carlos Baleba will be Cameroon international midfielder, Sabi boy Carlos Baleba, a player with me say me personally I like Baleba because I think saying that a young talent where if he grow on, if he continue his development with the rate at which they go, if he become one of the very best midfielders for the world, and Brighton rates this player well, and they want close to about 90 to 100 million for this player, according to some reports. Some report talks say maybe 80 million if he do a deal. But all the reports then where we don't still read the talk say a deal for Carlos Baleba for this summer transfer window no go dey easy because Brighton won't keep the player for one more season. And we know say Brighton, when it comes to sell their best players, they collect the cash out big time. We see how they collect big money when Moises Caicedo moved from Brighton to Chelsea. And they also collect big money when Cucurella also moved from Brighton to Chelsea. So when it comes to their big players, Brighton, they waste time. They're not even they follow you, they drag small. They could just give you the big money like this. Say, see the money where you go pay. If you match the valuation, bring them. And then they allow their players go on their own terms when they want the players to leave. Players don't feel they, do all this, say, go play team with them because they make sure, say, when they sign the young players, they sign them plenty years in terms of their contract. But the scouts for Brighton and Brighton and Hove Albion, they do very fantastic work because when you look the players, the amount where they don't get from players where they don't spend in the last couple of years, Brighton don't make a lot of money. But it's been a fantastic stream, fantastic show. Not only me do today's show, Organic Kinds will be also there with us for the stream. But we don't talk about Manchester United Robert striker and Benjamin Sesko, where we say him and him agent Elvis Basanovic done the flight to Manchester right now, to go complete the moving or doing medical. And Manchester United they plan to unveil the striker on Saturday. But tell us what you think about this new signing. And we also touch Alejandro Garnacho potential move to Chelsea because Chelsea they step up the talks right now because they won't get this player in the door. We also talk say Liverpool interest still strong kakaraka for Alexander Isak because Liverpool won't sign the striker. Liverpool don't allow their own striker Darwin Núñez join Saudi Pro League side Al Hilal. They will get about 53 million euros from that deal. So money boku for Liverpool, and them also don't sell Luis Diaz to Bayern Munich for I think about 75 million or so, if I did correct with the figures. And then I'll tell you, say Liverpool they get money. They get the bread to spend when it comes to Alexander Isak. They don't already tell Newcastle before say we're ready to pay 120 million pound, but Newcastle never quote money. Newcastle never even tell them say they won't sell. So Newcastle, in the way they behave from that first build, when they reject, when they turn back instantly, they insist say Alexander Isak no day for sale. Then we touch Carlos Baleba matter. We also touch Nicolas Jackson matter. But shout out to everybody we come to this stream. Everybody we drop message. Wherever you drop your message, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I greet you. Maro drop message. Talk say Garnacho go play good ball for Chelsea. He also talks say Newcastle one shop with the big boys. Yes, but the big boys the chance Newcastle when it comes to this star players right now. But it's been a fantastic stream, my people. I remain on a lawyer boy. I remain on a guy. A boss. Tomorrow evening, we go also there live here to contact transfers. We go get Coach Kester. We'll get plenty special guests with us on tomorrow's stream. But if you just watch the stream, if you do a rewatch of this stream and you never subscribe to the channel, press that subscribe button and turn on that notification button. And you people us on the different social media platform at Football Pidgin. We did the 50th minute mark on the stream, but it's been a fantastic stream. Thank everybody where we say join us for today's stream. If you join us late, if you go back to do a rewatch, to do a recap, we talk about Benjamin Sesko, we talk about Nicolas Jackson, we talk about Alejandro Garnacho, Alexander Isak, and also Carlos Baleba. So my people, we're gonna stay safe out there. We're gonna enjoy the rest of our week, the rest of our Thursday evening. Friday evening, we go also day live around the same time. I don't come up for studio, my people. On a good night.